Hello, everyone. So we have a little story here. Let's see if I can get into it. It says here, pair sentenced after their prisoner fled to police. All right. Whoa. Okay. They look familiar. It looks like I've seen several versions of these same people in New York, just all over the place. Was it uh George or is it Georg Georgi? Georgi? Bonculescu and Elena Berovescu. All right. I don't know what country of origin that would be, but I would assume it's of the Slavic kind. Two people have been sentenced for offenses after a woman was trafficked into the country and forced into a certain type of work. That's wow, international pimping. Uh, uh, Georgi Bonilescu, 27, of Wormsworth Road in Doncaster, was sentenced to 4.5 years in prison for controlling prostitution for gain. It's called pimping. And 4.5 years? That ain't bad. That's not bad at all. Elena Borovescu, 27. Okay, they're the same age. Uh, okay, of the same address was handed to a 2-year suspended sentence for money laundering. Okay, so she handled the money and he kept them hoes in line. All right. All right. So what she got? 2 years? He got 4 years? 4.5 years? Hmm. So money laundering is not as big of a crime as telling hoes what to do. All right. The pair pleaded guilty on 15th January at Hull Crown Court and was sentenced on 13th February. All right. The victim approached British transport police, traffic cop at Hull Paragon Station in December 2022 and told them she had been forced into S work. Forced into it. She's trying to tell me that wasn't her line of occupation beforehand. The court was told she had run away from a property in Hull, which had been rented by Bonculescu as her place of work. Okay, so the place was rented by the dude. Okay, so that's probably why he got the bigger sentence, because that was his place, and he was kind of controlling the operation. All right. So he rented the place. The woman also lived there with him, and she was doing the money laundering. So he controlled the business basically. So that's probably why he got so much time. The woman had been advertised for S work online after Bonculescu had arranged for her travel to England. All right. So he immediately set up for her to get to England, and he also put her profile online that she's going to be working in his establishment, getting them cheeks clapped. Interesting. Interesting. And trying to tell me she didn't know that this was going to happen? Like, what did she think was going to happen when they invited her? Because I'm pretty sure that was part of the arrangement. Over 7 months, Borovescu had put 5,000 euros cash in a bank account, which she later transferred to Bon Kulescu. She probably had to transfer it to him because she's not a British citizen. She doesn't have citizenship, so she couldn't really uh, kind of own that. And so over 7 months, she earned 5,000. So 5,000 over 7 months. Either she had a lot of clients that paid a lot of money, or she had a lot of cheap clients, so she was getting clapped quite a bit. That can't be good. The judge, Mark Burry, said she was coerced. Was she really though? Was she really? Like, I get she's a victim because he didn't. He didn't pay her properly, and the conditions probably weren't that great. But I doubt that she wasn't a willing participant in this situation. He just took advantage after the fact, after she got into the situation and she pretty much had no way to kind of get out of it. He took advantage, but she probably agreed to get into that situation. It was voluntary. She was coerced to see many customers with STIs because of you. The reality is she wasn't benefited at all. She was a prisoner. That seems to be true. Since she transferred all her money to him and she was in that house and she was just working, when did she get to spend the money at all? Like that's definitely, yeah, that's definitely a prisoner. He messed up. But like for the same crime in the US, like you get way more time than that. Like the British, man. Uh, Detective Sergeant Richard Kirk from Humberside Police's Modern Slavery and Human Trafficking team said Bonilescu and Borovescu are predators who manipulated a vulnerable woman and used her for their own financial gain. No, I mean, businesses do that all the time. They usually just don't keep all the money. They usually actually pay a salary. I would like to commend the woman for her for the bravery she had shown throughout the course of this investigation. I mean, is it brave? Is it brave to like run away from your captors and say like they did it? You'd That would seem like the most obvious thing. A coward could do that. I don't. Anyways, that's crazy. Eh, I don't know. Until next time.